Now, I got purposely given a thing in my mailbox for, I guess the old the old magistrate. He used to be a magistrate back when I was little, because I do sincerely and unapologetically remember um, him in school. I was in one of my high school classes, I believe, or high school or middle school. No, it was high school, and I guess this Charles Pope came in, and he was a magistrate then, I believe. I think it was him. Anyway, he was in for 14B District Court, and he came to the class, our class, and he was talking about law enforcement in general and the court system. You know, we didn't receive him too well. We were pretty much used to being dogged out by the cops and society and kangaroo courts. I mean, that's our culture at Rilla Run. And Corey Ford was the one that voiced it kind of for us. He said, "You guys, black Corey, big. He was big. He was on steroids. Corey Ford had this lung problem or something, breathing. They gave him steroids as a kid, and he grew big. He was a big black kid. But anyway, was it middle? It could have been middle. I'm pretty sure it was high school. But anyway, I don't remember. Anyway, yeah. Middle school. I can't remember everything. Can I? Um, anyway, yeah, he visited our school, and we told him that the justice system was unjust. You know, where I was used to getting pulled over all the time because my brother was not the finest example for the all good family, so it gave me naturally a bad name. One time we were driving, and I was with Sarah. Sarah is the girl that OD'd from heroin on the bathroom floor and died with a needle in her arm. There was a bad batch of heroin. Um, so the story says, and it was by her boyfriend Sean, that lived or that was going out with Sarah. He's the one who eventually later taught her to be a prostitute so they can feed their heroin addiction, and of course that killed her. But Sean is the same guy that stole. He gave me acid one night, and I was like, "Wow, friend, okay, you're making me look good in front of my baby's mom. You're hanging out, and we're laughing, ha ha ha." Our Mercedes mom. Man. Anyway, and he said, "Hey, I'm gonna go still. I want you to watch out for me." And I was laughing. Okay, do whatever. I'll look out for you. I was laughing. I was high. Everything was funny. And so he goes and steals my next door neighbor's radio, and not only does that, but he puts the furniture of my next door neighbor, outdoor furniture, on this porch where I was living, to say, okay, something happened, and then he finds out his radio stolen. It doesn't take MacGyver to put together Kevin somehow is stole my radio, right? That's how Sean Lugwit, the guy that would in the future kill Sarah, my friend, by getting her addicted to heroin and making her a prostitute. You know, keeping it real, man. Um, but anyway, yeah. Anyway, yeah, I got a felony for that. He gave me a thing, said thanks for watching. I took it, didn't think nothing of it. I got set up, but I did receive it. That's why when I went to court, they said we can beat this case, and I felt guilty. I said I received it, even though I was high. I took it. I didn't say I was high. I was just scared. I was like, I know I can't lie. I'm guilty, and that's why I told her. And God says I'm not guilty. I was set up. When, to look back at it, I didn't hang out. I didn't have friends. Some guy comes over. I'll be your friend. Here's some acid, and then puts, chairs and lawn chairs or chairs, or what, not lawn chairs, but patio furniture on my porch. Anyway, yeah, me and Sarah was driving, and that cop pulled us over, right, when I was in high school. And he says, "Ha! I got you and your brother today." Ha ha ha! And they started laughing. And I was like, that's that's one of my main experiences with cops. You're laughing because you're ticketing me? You're laughing because you just got my brother in trouble? Like you scored, now you're going to go to the police department and say, "I got the Allgood brothers." Ruining my fucking name? Well, I took it to court, Judge Pope. And I told him, I said, "Hey, I'm not guilty." And I said, "Sarah, did I not wear my seatbelt or not?" She testified. Anyway, he agreed. He said, "It's your word versus their word. I'm dismissing the case." So I won the case. And then the cop, I don't know, I was young and immature, but the cop that ticketed me and made a joke saying I got an Allgood brother, both of them, opened the wooden gate for me as I was walking out. And because of my immaturity level, I was still mad at him for having me to have to go to court. And him mocking my name. That was a horrible thing. I hated people mocking my name. And but now you're just used to it. But anyway, if I was more mature, I would have smiled at him and said, "Thank you for opening this gate for me," to the cop. But well, anyway, so the Pope seen it my way, right? And so he reinforced what he said when I was in class. Because we said Corey Ford included Corey. I'm sure Corey might remember it. But he said we get totally blindsided in court. The justice system is not just for us. We're poor. And that Pope cemented it for me. Even though I was guilty of not wearing my seatbelt, I was mad about my name. And I wanted to get my name right. But I got justice because it was injustice for him to give me that name in the police station, right? So he let me off, and he showed me that if you're open and honest and have a dialogue and they see what you're saying, they'll work with you, because it was punishment enough, me not getting the ticket, but me getting a bad name in the police department when I was young, right? So, but as far as the police department is separate from a magistrate, but he kept his name. Now the Pope is retiring now, it says, right? I think that's him. I'm pretty sure. It's been a long time, but that looks like the guy. That looks like the guy. And Mark Nilsson is the new guy. I guess I don't know who else is. Well, I know he's running for right now, huh? I'm gonna look up his issues and see how fair or how because the Pope, even though I agree right now that I was guilty, right? I knew that, or God probably, I don't know how to explain it. You don't have to, yeah. Well, anyway, I want to see Mark Nilsson. Is he a guy that is going to help society in my neighborhood? This is my neighborhood. I grew up here. This very house. So, is he gonna help? What is he offering? What's his books that he go by? That's what I want to know. What does he read? What is he, is he a totalitarian judge? Is he a righteous judge? Is he a foolhardy judge? Does he just play to the? Does he get easily bribed? Does he? I mean, there's tons of stuff that I want to learn about this guy. So anyway, I'm gonna give it a fair shot and just look at his website. It's if you guys want to do it too, it's what is it? MarkNielsenForJudge.com. Pretty simple. MarkNielsenForJudge.com. Now I haven't looked at it, and so I'm not saying he's good or bad. I don't know the guy. I don't know. I don't know where he stands. I want to learn about him. Give him a fair shake. I don't know. But if the Pope, now I would be interested, not knowing anything about this guy, if Magistrate Pope backed him or backed the other guy, that's huge. I would like to know whose side is Pope on, even though Pope is probably a Democrat, but I still would, because I got a little bit of respect for Pope. I do, because I reminded him, I was like, you came to my class, and I told him everything about what he said, and how they just don't care. They just, you know. Well, anyway, all right. All that from a freaking flyer.